and welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name's Sophie and I make videos on motherhood, cleaning, budgeting and organising. And for today's video, I just wanted to do like a bit of an honest chat about postpartum basically in the 4th trimester, and just keeping it real, not sugarcoating anything at all. I asked you guys on Instagram for some questions and I'll answer them. But do you know what? I'm just going to sit and talk and see where this video leads me, because I just want to keep everything real basically, and just tell you guys how I feel and how, you know, it's going to feel maybe if you're having a baby. Now, the first things first, I honestly think it's the best thing in the whole entire world, having a baby. Like, you can't describe it unless you're in it. Feel emotional. That's another thing that I'll talk about, the emotions. So if I apologise if I get a bit teary-eyed in this video, but honestly, it's the best thing that's ever happened to me. Me and Liam are just obsessed with him. This is Otis, by the way, if you've just stumbled across this video. He's just over 6 weeks old now, and he's a little dream. We've just had a big feed, so I'm hoping he stays asleep. But yeah, so let's start from the beginning of the 4th trimester. So I think the 4th trimester is the like 12 weeks after you've given birth. So we're halfway through the 4th trimester, but like the recovery period and all that. Obviously I had Otis on the 17th of September and it was unreal, but my gosh, I was in hospital for a few days with him just because of a few complications that we had, and it was hard. It was hard work, mainly because the hospital rules only let Liam in for 2 hours a day. I'm just going to pause it here. I just want to check that we're in frame. 1 second. Yes, we're all good. I'm not going to edit this video. I'm just going to let me chat and we'll see where it takes me, unless we have a big poo explosion. I doubt he will anyway. So yeah, I was in hospital and Liam was only allowed to be there for 2 hours a day, which was the hardest thing ever. Mainly because of the lack of sleep. I didn't sleep for 3 days. I probably had maybe 4 hours over that 3-day period that I was in hospital, and your body is just unreal and it just does it. So if you're watching this video and you're pregnant, don't worry, like your body will just find the energy from somewhere. And then when obviously we finally came home, we had help and Liam was amazing and let me sleep. I am breastfeeding him, so obviously a lot of the feeding is on me, although saying that I'm expressing as well, so Liam can help with the bottles, although I still am pumping. So it's one of them things, and it just works for us. And also he will take a bottle, which is amazing. However, this last week we have introduced a bit of formula for bedtime, and he just sleeps amazing with it. And mainly for that reason, the reason we've done that as well is because I am planning on going back to work, not yet, but soon-ish. And not, when I say work, a few hours here and there, and just knowing that he will take something other than my boob is brilliant. We've just got doing it for options more than anything, but he is majority, you know what I mean, breastfed. So yeah, when we came home, it was all good. I had an episiotomy, which is a cut during labour, down below, and also I had really bad piles. Now, if you've stumbled across this video and haven't watched my, I think it's my 3rd trimester video, you'll know that I suffered with this in pregnancy as well. And during birth, it just got worse and worse and worse. And holy shit, it's not nice at all. So when I was in hospital, the PARS were really bad, and the midwives and the nurses didn't want the pain of that to mask the pain of the episiotomy, and I think that's what happened, because I was like, oh, this is fine, like, great. Also, weeing and pooing for the first time, don't worry. I know everyone's different, but I was terrified of going, just because of piles as well. But I went in hospital and it was absolutely fine. I know you can get a thing called a peri bottle. I didn't actually get one of these, but you just basically squirt water as you're weeing, or pooing, I guess, and it just kind of dilutes the wee, so it makes it more comfortable. I actually found it fine. It didn't sting me at all. I was so nervous, and it was actually fine. So don't worry too much about the first wee and poo after labour, because for me it was fine, and a lot of people I spoke to, they also said it was fine. So where was I? Piles. So yeah, the piles got better when I got home, and I started to get quite a lot of pain down below with my episiotomy. And I was worried that I had an infection, so I went to the midwife and they checked it out for me, and she said it was healing fine, it's just how it feels. I was just in a lot of pain. I didn't realise, I didn't know if that was meant to be the pain that I was feeling or not, but it was. Anyway, so a thing I did for this, which a friend told me on Instagram, was to put salt in the bath. And this really helped heal down below really quickly. And also I put lavender, was it lavender essential oils? Some essential oils, don't quote me on it. I think I put lavender. It's a healing one anyway. And that really helped and worked. I had a bath, I tried to have a bath at least once or twice, I tried to have a bath every other day, basically, in the evening when he was asleep, to try and relax me and to obviously help heal. I take my hat off to these women who get up and go out on like day one if they've had an episiotomy, because I couldn't walk. I had to sit on donut pillows. Well, actually I had a nursing pillow, which really helped. As well as breastfeeding and stuff, it was a struggle, it was, but we got through it, and I'm so proud. And it feels like a blur now, you know, when they say I could do it all again. I get it, like I really do understand that. But we persisted with the feeding, with the pain, and we got through it, and I honestly feel great now. So I'm 6 weeks and Friday, Saturday, 6 weeks, 3 days postpartum, and I would say, excuse me, dinosaur, talking. I would say I am healed down below. I haven't actually looked at it though. I don't know why, I'm just, yeah, I've tried with a mirror but can't quite see it. I think it's really healing very well. Liam's had a look and he said it's fine. And obviously I've had the midwife check. But yeah, so healing wise, I would say I'm doing really well, and we're only 6 weeks into postpartum. I've gone back and done some rehearsals. I'm choreographing a pantomime at the moment, and I was doing high kicks and all sorts the other day, so I do believe I'm getting better. Another thing I wanted to talk about is like my mood and how I'm feeling and emotions. So I feel great. Like if someone says, how are you feeling? And I am feeling good. I get to a point in the day, evening, where I am stressed a little bit, because we're going through like a witching hour stage where he is a bit grumpy in the evening. and wants either boob, bottle, feeding constantly basically. So, and he doesn't like to be put down much in the day. He's absolutely amazing at night. Like, I could put him in his cot and he would settle. To be honest, I could probably put him in his cot now and he would settle now. But I also am enjoying the cuddles. I just can't get anything done basically. So yeah, like, I'm feeling absolutely great. Like, my mood hasn't gone down, which I'm so grateful for, because I know this happens to a lot of people. But what I am struggling with is what I was doing before having a baby, I could not do at all now. So I used to clean my house pretty much every day. I find like comfort in this, and it helps with mental health, all that. And for now, I just can't do that. Like, I'm looking at this carpet now thinking there's hair on it. I can see hair, but I ain't got time to hoover. I put time into doing more like things like social media and stuff, because I enjoy doing that. But cleaning my house has gone out the window. So I'm going to hire one of my cleaners. No, I'm joking. I do manage to do a little bit in the morning, but not to the extent I was doing before. And that's something that I'm adapting to and finding quite difficult, I would say. I'm one of these people that has to be doing something all the time. So to sit down for the majority of the day with him, having cuddles, watching films, isn't me at all. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? But it isn't me, and that's what I'm struggling to adapt to, but we're slowly and surely getting there. I find going out easier because it's good for my like mental health, as well as like just doing things. And then, yeah, I find being out the house easier than being in the house. I don't know if anyone else finds that easier. Let me know. So yeah, that's been a struggle. But hormones and emotions, geez, I cry a lot, like a lot about anything. This morning I got up, cried because I literally don't have anything to wear. That's something else I want to talk about. But like upset cry, not just a little cry. And when he was a week old, I thought I might have been feeling a bit low. I had this breakdown of crying. I couldn't stop for pretty much the whole day. I was worried about myself. But it's just hormones. It's just your body, like, just, yeah, doing its thing. And what I cry about most is like the amount of love I have for him. I just can't cope with the amount of love I have inside me. So yeah, I do cry a lot, and that is quite normal. And, you know, if you're going through this and you're worried about yourself, there's always someone to talk to. I'm not worried at all. Liam is the most supportive husband and daddy in the world, isn't he? He's amazing. We're very, very lucky. Always asking if we're okay, helping out with you. But you wanted to be in the video, didn't you? Look how good he's being. Showing me up. No, he's actually an angel. He's brilliant. So another thing that I want to talk about is clothes. So if you're pregnant, go and buy yourself clothes for after birth. I didn't do this. We really regret it. You do feel a bit grim after. Well, no, I'm so freaking proud of my body and what it's done, but it's not the same. I look in the mirror and it's not the same as it used to be. And that's okay. That is absolutely fine. But having no clothes to wear makes you dislike your body even more, which I find. But I do love my body. I love every stretch mark on it. We're so proud of it, aren't we? We are. But honestly, I really wish I'd bought clothes for like now. And I know it's different, like different seasons for different people and stuff, but we're obviously going into autumn now. Winter, and it's layering up, and when you're breastfeeding, having to think about how you're going to breastfeed with layers and stuff like that. But yeah, I would, if you're pregnant and you're bored, because you do get bored when you're pregnant and you're waiting for that baby to arrive, do a little, if you've got a bit of spare cash, do a little bit of online shopping, get yourself some jeans in the next size up, or you might be lucky and go straight back down. That's one more thing I wanted to talk about as well, is weight for both of us. Buy yourself some jeans, buy yourself some shirts or big baggy t-shirts that you can lift up, and some jumpers, or if it's summer, you've stumbled across this video, like shirt dresses. Like I can imagine it's easier in summer than it is now for us in winter. But yeah, I'm gonna go shopping tomorrow because I actually feel crap about myself and my body, not my body, my wardrobe. My winter wardrobe, I have nothing. And I'm quite minimalist when it comes to clothing. You'll see me wear a lot of things to say like again. That's just who I am. I don't have like millions of clothes, but I do really feel like I need a shopping trip. Yeah, another thing I wanted to talk about is weight. So for me, I put on 3 stone during pregnancy, which I'm not ashamed of. I'll tell anyone it. I don't know if that's a lot. I don't know if it's less. I've not looked into it because I don't feel like I need to. But I just assumed I'd lose maybe 2 stone straight away. I don't know why, I just did. But I lost a stone, just one stone. But looking back, when I gave birth, when my waters broke, I hardly had any water. It was all baby, and he was £8, £8.4. Obviously you have the placenta and the afterbirth and all that as well, but I thought I was going to lose a lot more weight than I did. So that's another thing. Don't get het up about weight loss and stuff. I don't really know why I weighed myself, to be honest. I just was curious. And I haven't weighed myself since. I'm not bothered about weight. I do want to try and eat healthier and get back doing a little bit of exercise, but we're going to do that after Christmas because it's Christmas soon, and who wants to eat healthy now? No one. But on that note, because I still eat a varied diet, but yeah, I have crisps, I have chocolates, yeah, I have fizzy drinks, who cares? I love all that. Although saying that, I don't know if someone can tell me, actually, I've got I'm not going to show you too close, but I've got horrendous spots here on my jawline, and I do think that is to do with eating unhealthy. It could be to do with hormones, who knows, let me know. I'm also going to have my hair dyed on Friday. I'm so excited. Just want to feel a bit better about myself. Now we're 6 weeks in and I can get out of the house and stuff. Also a little bit about him. So he weighed £8.4 when he was born. He only lost 1.4% of weight, but then we really struggled to gain weight for a while, for about 4 weeks. Yes, you do worry. Yes, the health visitor say, oh yeah, they need to put weight on, but you know what, like he was doing wet and dirty nappies, he was feeding fine. It just took us a little bit longer to establish breastfeeding, and I think that's why. I've done a whole video on my breastfeeding journey, so if you want to watch that, I'll link that below because I won't go into all that. But we did struggle, didn't we, big guy? But now he's £10.2, sorry. He's a lump. I can really tell he's put weight on, and I think he's even bigger than that because that was Friday, now it's Monday. But we've got another health visitor appointment next week to get him weighed again, do all his measurements. But yeah, you will worry about your baby. I feel like I'm going to be worried for the next, until forever, basically, now. But I guess your worries just change and stuff as they grow. But he is a dream, like he really is. I'm trying to think if I've got anything else to talk about. Post-birth. I think that's it, guys. If there is anything else that I haven't covered, just drop it down below in the description or private message me on Instagram. I do try and reply to everyone on there. It's at SuperScrimpingSoph. And let me know and I'll talk to you. Always up for a chat on Instagram or in the comments down below on YouTube. Here he is, there's my little man. He's just the best. Oh, he's got cradle cap too. Okay guys, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope this was like raw and honest. Like I said, if there's anything else you want to know, just let me know. Just drop me a message. Me and Liam are going to film a Q&A tonight on like you know, parenthood, how we feel and stuff now. That's why I've not really answered much about Liam and being a parent itself. So we're going to do that tonight, hopefully. I am going to get back doing my cleaning and budgeting videos as well. Also, I'm just going to put it out there. Should I do Vlogmas? I'm not going to say every day because that ain't going to happen. But I might do it because it's my first year on YouTube. I didn't do it last year, but I might attempt to do it this year with our little man, just because of the memories. And I just absolutely love watching people's Vlogmases. Okay, darling, should we go and have a little cuddle? I think we're going to go back downstairs now, watch a film, have a cup of tea, maybe do a bit of a feed, although you've had a big giant feed, haven't you? He's asleep, he's gone. I might even be able to get some cleaning done, woohoo! But yeah, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for listening to me. And if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe to my channel. It really means the world. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Have a wonderful day, guys.